Singapore, the video of the football between National Football League, NFL, side Susa and Yishun Sentech Mariners lasted no longer than 3 minutes, but it will take far longer to repair Singapore football. It is too convenient to jump on the Football Association of Singapore, FAS, and criticize them for a second major NFL free-for-all in 14 months. After all, individual clubs should be responsible for the behavior of their officials and players. Skeptics will also be quick to support suggestions of a funding reduction by Sport Singapore to the FAS, but that could be the final blow to local football, which is already on its knees. The one positive the fight has done is to retrain the FAS focus on the state of the NFL. FAS President Lim Kia Tong has taken it upon himself to oversee the NFL, and his team should be credited for bringing on board a sponsor in Ajinomoto S. Pte Limited, organizing insurance coverage, improving scheduling and securing proper match venues. But as the S-League and NFL conclude their respective seasons, he must be clear about how best to synergize both competitions and take them forward. He needs to realize these leagues must be the centerpiece on which Singapore football and its national team are built. As FAS Technical Director Michelle Salon attempts to improve youth development in Singapore, it is important to understand that even if the National Football Academy or Sports SG grooms hundreds of young players a year, it will be immaterial if there is no room for them in the S-League or the NFL when they come of age. As the S-League and NFL conclude, Lim Kia Tong must be clear about how to take them forward. They must be the centerpiece on which Singapore football and its national team are built. As it stands, there are just 9 S-League clubs and 2 of them are foreign teams. Assuming each of the 7 local teams can register 25 players, and even if the import quota is cut from 4 to 2, there are just 161 places up for grabs for local players in the top division, and many of these spots are taken up by senior players and journeymen. With the exception of a few teams, the same goes for the 2-tier, 24-team NFL, in which there are a sizable number of veteran S-League dropouts. As the S-League looks set to impose age rulings, the same must be done for the NFL because it is the next best ground to blood more talents, even as the FAS ponders a professionalization system between the professional and amateur competitions. Former international defender R. Sasi Kumar, who is also the founder of sports marketing agency Red Card Global, helped set up the Professional Philippines Football League as a consultant. He made plenty of sense when he said, "I don't think one should look only at the free-for-all to make a judgment call on whether NFL clubs are ready to make the step up towards professionalism. It has to be an educated decision based on data and key performance indicators. For example, do NFL clubs have at least a proper skeletal structure of management, technical and backroom staff? It can't be just 2 guys running the show. We can't expect them to go from 0 to 100, but the FAS has to empower, and not just expect, them to work towards professionalism."